Hello, everyone. This is Raj from CryptoPassive. Wanted to share something really interesting with Resto. I mean, they started off pretty well and everything, and I'm just gonna log into the dashboard so you can just see how it's been a bit crazy here. I've been in touch with them, with the admins of the WhatsApp group, and they said, "Yep, in 10 days you will get the balance here of 270 back. No worries." So I was in their group on WhatsApp, and someone posted, "Oh, they've been around, for over a year, blah blah blah." And I said, "Oh, I just said, but this domain check, they only, they've only launched since last month. How is it? Is that right?" I just said with a question mark. Next thing I know, I was blocked from the group and got a message from the admin saying, "Hey, you've actually, created a big problem. Now, you lose your investment and so forth." So I was like, man, I just asked a question. I didn't mean to kind of, you know, uh, when you go, I don't know if it's still here. Maybe I can show it to you, but maybe they deleted it. But I was pretty clear here about what happened, and next thing you know, I guess they've deleted it. So so it's quite funny how these guys, try and set it all up. And the only thing you can talk about in the group is how wonderful you are, how, amazing, they're paying and everything. But, at the end of the day, no one can even ask a question. No one can even, anytime it's like, hey, like I haven't got paid or whatever, boom, they kind of ban you pretty much. So I went to withdraw, I clicked on this button and then I get this: you cannot withdraw right now. Why? Because they put a block, which means that I've lost this money anyway. So it doesn't matter. But it's just they just find an excuse, to not pay you. And then boom, next thing you know, it's gone, So I'm just a bit, it's kind of like, it's a bit sad really, that these guys, in the beginning you speak to them on WhatsApp and they says, "Oh, no worries," and everything, and they say how they're religious and they're God fearing and everything. So on one hand they say that, and then on the other hand they kind of scam you, say, "Oh, I said, look, I just asked a question. How is that possible? You could have just either deleted the post, or you could have just, they said, "Oh, no, 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 you should have asked in private." I mean, shouldn't people know in a group? Why ask in private, So it's kind of fine. I found that a bit amusing. So it's like, you know, a group is there to discuss things, whether it's right or wrong or bad or whatever. Isn't that what free speech is about? And it's like, "Oh no, sorry, you said something wrong and your investment is in trouble, blah blah blah." And I went back to the admins and said, "Hey, look, I'm gonna go back to my audience on YouTube and let them know what's happening, and I'm just gonna call this a scam because." They said, "No, no, but we pay." I said, "If you pay, then why aren't you not paying me?" It's like you just found a little excuse, and it's like, "Okay, I'm not going to pay you." And it's like, "Okay, fine, you want to keep the money, that's fine, but I'm going to make sure that I let it be known to all my audience to not invest in this company because this is ridiculous." So as a result, I'm just going to let everyone know, don't invest in this company, because that's dirty tricks that they play and it's just not right. So just stay away from this company. These days, I'll be honest with you. In this last week or so, there's a lot of companies that have just gone boom, they've just gone out of business. And it's happened to quite a number of them. So my list of recommendations are coming down and down and down, and I'm just going to probably narrow it down to one or two. I mean, a lot of people have been asking me, hey, what are your recommendations? Well, now it's like I'm only going by what I get paid on, and then I can say, okay, but I'm very what do I say? I'm not comfortable recommending any HYPs, because the moment I do, the next day they go bust. It's really, really weird. But that's how HYPs work anyway. They're a big risk, and most of them are going to fall. All I can do is go by my experience and what I've experienced. And in the next video that I'll do, I'm going to I'm going to talk about a couple of them that I've had good experiences with, where I have actually withdrawn a number of times, and I've been like, no nonsense, no bullshit. I'm gonna bring that on, but just wanted to let you know, I do not recommend Resto. Do not invest in these guys. They play dirty. So stay away from these guys. All right, guys, thanks for watching.